So guys, I've heard about this Coachella thing.
Oh my god,
Coachella.
What is it?
So good.
Basically,
Had it, to be fair.
it's a massive festival. Well, it is. Yeah.
I think it's like
Yeah.
the equivalent to Glastonbury, but for America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
But
on.
because it's America, everything's souped up by like
Yeah.
10,000
Mate,
times.
it's on Snapchat. That's how important it is. It's on Snapchat, and if it's on Snapchat, it's always going to be important on there.
That's true. That's
Trust me,
true.
guys. I know my
But it
Snapchat.
is. It's great, and I think it's just the weekend in California. The weather's amazing, and
I'd love to go to California.
Mate, California would.
Like, A-listers are there
Yeah.
as well.
Mate, it's the fact you're not even. It's not even Coachella. You're in California. You can do anything you want, even when Coachella ends. Like you can go do anything.
yeah, it's true.
We're just in one of the destinations of the world as well. You can do
Yeah.
anything. It's just cool.
Plus, you meet all the celebrities, man. Like,
Yeah, they all go there. Like,
Have you noticed,
Everybody.
right? They can just like bump into any celebrities like in the supermarket and stuff, but in England, like that never happens.
mate, you're more. You're
Like-
better. You're more. It's easier to find a celebrity in a supermarket than your own mum. Literally.
Yeah.
I've literally spotted like 4 different celebrities.
It's never happened to me. Never happened.
How has it never happened to you?
What,
Never
spotting
happened.
a celebrity?
You seen
Yeah.
a celebrity like
No, I've spotted a few. I'm not telling you who.
oh yeah, he's an expert in
I'm,
this. You know.
I'm just a famous
He's
hunter.
spotted. He's gone and hunted them down. But, you know.
I've seen
oh, they're
tons
gonna
of
be here.
footballers, but that's about it.
No, but to be fair,
Football.
guys, if you go, I really do want to go to Coachella because if I'm not mistaken, that you could literally just walk into any band or singer who's playing, and you could just listen to their music for free. It's better than having to buy a ticket, I guess, like to watch a single one.
I don't think that's right.
No, you can literally just go and listen. You can. It's like Reading Festival. It's
Oh,
literally
so no, I thought you meant just you could just
like
turn
just
up.
turn it like
turn up.
No, obviously,
insane.
I was
Sure.
just saying
Are you
tickets are
mad?
like ridiculous.
You can't turn up to Coachella free.
I know, but
imagine if you could
cool.
though.
It's on the bucket list.
What,
No.
turn up free? and then spend the rest of your life in jail or something?
Yeah.
Literally, how many people go to Coachella? Literally, like.
Oh, it's
alright,
packed.
Let's put it like this: you got Kylie Jenner in the middle of a what audience? An audience of people, not an audience of people. A group, a rave. Whatever. Anyway, you got her holding hands with one of the white guy from Black Eyed Peas. I don't know his name. Then you got like 10 minutes later holding hands with Justin Bieber. He's there, big. Then you got Tiger. Then you got Tiger, who's there as well. Who singled her out, and she did some kind of nasty words. Was said there as well, but that's not.
Oh, so they aren't going out anymore?
No, they are, but I swear they had an argument. Or something like that.
Oh, first couple fights.
Yeah. Horrible times.
Yeah. Wait.
But I mean, at least she looked good because the
Yeah.
festival of fashion is just.
Oh, you know
Great
what?
at
Vanessa
Coachella.
Hudgens is actually like fashion goals right now. Like every year at Coachella, she always looks stunning.
Vanessa
It's
Hudgens,
amazing. Vanessa Hudgens.
the girl from High School Musical.
Yeah.
Literally.
What a
like,
legend.
Oh my
Like-
God, no! She went from High School Musical to Spring Breakers. Like.
Yeah,
that's
that was a
mad.
transition,
That's
that was.
mental, those.
I haven't seen that, to be fair.
Nah, but the fashion for festival is
Yeah,
really good.
it's really good. But to be fair, they have the weather to dress like that.
It's different for boys though. There's no fashion.
That's
There's
the
no
thing,
fashion
like,
for boys
okay.
like in festivals.
Say I'm just a mannequin right now. You're gonna put something brilliant together. What do you do? With
it's
lads,
fashion
it's a jeans
festival.
and shirt, isn't it?
Like, you
Tank
know,
top and
Mate, fashion
shorts.
festival,
yeah,
I'd have
shorts and stuff.
a summer vest, like not one like one you'd get from River Island, not one like a normal vest, like a summer tank top,
Sorry.
sleeveless, with some skinny shorts and some I don't know, what
Just
the shoes.
trainers, just.
Nah, you don't have trainers. You gotta have something stylish, man. You
To
gotta
be
Yeah.
fair though, I've seen a lot of like flip flops.
What about
No.
like desert boots and stuff?
flip flops are horrible.
See, that's where Glastonbury ruins it because you got to take your wellies.
Yeah, most
Totally ruins your
definitely.
outfit, you know.
Oh, it's like that for Reading as well.
I know.
You gotta wear. I had to wear like boots up to there. It
Gotta
was
buy some
horrible.
wellies.
It's when I even got there that no one was wearing them. Everyone was just rather get their feet dirty. And I was
Oh.
like, oh.
No, that'd be horrible.
I lost them, you know. That's another thing about festivals for fashion. You'll always end up losing your shoes in raves. If they're not like zipped up like that, then
I've heard
they're
it
gonna
gets-
come off. They're gonna come off, and then someone will grab them, throw them across the room.
That's not.
Have you
Like,
ever
I
had
get
someone
really upset
throw
if I
your
lost
shoes?
my shoes.
I'd
I've
be,
heard some
I'd
crazy
cry.
stuff goes
I'd
down.
have one
People
shoe.
throw wee and stuff.
Yeah, because
Oh, I've
people
heard about that.
people just get like really excited. They're like, let's do something crazy. That's their idea
I
of
can never
crazy.
But
imagine.
It's
there's
just
no
like,
stage to the acts and
Yeah.
stuff. Like if someone threw a bottle of wee at me, I'd be like, oh, okay, I don't
Yeah.
think you like me.
you're wild, you are.
I'd-
Phone
Oh my
me.
God.
It's
Yeah,
just
but
like,
just
what's
be
the
like-
point?
Okay then, you obviously want to go there.
Nobody,
Why
Nobody has
would you
t-
throw wee out?
nobody has time
It's
to do
not-
that. No.
Oh.
What about if
They
it
just
hits
throw
the person
water.
on stage though? Do you know what I mean?
They just throw
Exactly.
water.
Like,
Oh,
I've never done it. I find it rude. And like, I get a cup and I'm just like, no. I just drop it on the floor. I drink it actually.
oh
No, I
no.
don't. Not the,
Well, maybe Drake was kind of hoping something was thrown at him because something pretty awkward happened at
Oh,
Coachella.
Audrey.
oh, a
What's
little
going
bit
on
of
with
a
Audrey?
Drake and Madonna.
Madonna
you know,
moment.
she's still going
She
at her age.
full on made out with him. Was not staged. Did not look staged anyway. And
He was
as-
taken back, to be fair.
the look of disgust on his face
To be fair though,
was ridiculous.
you could debate it because when she did it, he went forward like this. So he could have been laughing in shock, or he could have actually been disgusted and didn't want to show it.
Could have been freaking out. What do you guys think? I think he was very shocked by it, and not in a nice way, personally. But let us know what you think. I mean, if you do think that, if you're on Jade's side here, and you think that
He could have
Jake was
been-
just really chuffed,
Yeah,
no, I
why
don't
would you
think.
want to have a kiss with Madonna?
But he was.
Well,
Yeah.
I read some of the comments, and everyone was kind of like, oh, that was unexpected, and they didn't seem to be very optimistic.
Yeah.
If that's the right word to use. So,
Optimistic about
Yeah,
Drake.
guys.
And
You guys message us. Facebook, Twitter, email, SofaClub_BC.
tweet
Hashtag.
it.
hashtag SofaClub.
I know one of those. Tell us what you think about it.
And also, let us know. You know, everyone's kind of getting psyched up for summer now. What are your
Oh,
plans for
yes.
summer? What are your plans for summer?
Personally, like for me, it's not so much this year, it's more so next year. Like, I really want to go on holiday with my friends. Like, just like to get away and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool and interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some cool things happening in summer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to this sort of camper van thing. I don't know. Now I'm going to camp with this youth group I'm in. Now I'm going to this thing called Soul Survivor. So yeah, be cool.
I got Comic Con in London. I'm being an ambassador for this Games Expo thing soon. I'm not sure when. I can't remember. I'll get some emails about that. And oh my god, there's something else. Reading, obviously, but that's like at the end. You going as well?
Yes, I am.
Oh, sick!
Booked my ticket.
I haven't even booked mine yet, but I'm gonna do it.
Better hurry.
I'm saying, trust me. I'm running out of time, and I don't know. We'll wait and see.
Mm.
We'll wait and see. Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who's gonna, try and get some work experience in there. You don't want to do that, guys? No?
Maybe.
To be fair,
Maybe, pal.
we'd just be coming out of
would-
exams.
No, it would pay off, guys. It will really
I
pay
think
off.
I've got some in Christmas time instead.
Oh.
I think I've got some for Christmas.
To be fair, the last thing you want to be thinking. Actually, no. That's another thing. After everything that's been going through from reception, being told about these infamous GCSEs, I doubt the last thing you wanted to be doing is work experience when you've just finished.
No.
them.
I mean,
Exactly,
I did it last year
exactly.
after I'd done my GCSEs. It was fine, honestly. It was really good.
Wait,
I think
I'm
like-
surprised people don't take gap years. You know.
After GCSEs?
No, I'm on after A levels, like because all the stress is gone for like a year, and then you can go to university and you can get all that done.
I know. Would you? Really?
Yeah, I would.
I
That would
know.
be cool.
Some people are into that.
Oh,
But,
I personally wouldn't take a gap year. I just want to get it all over and done with.
yeah.
Just get the education out of the way.
No.
But you're on a roll. Why
Education's your best
pause
years.
now?
School's supposed to be
Exactly.
your best years.
To be
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
I can't wait to be in a job that I love doing though, that's steered more towards me. So
I want to
Well,
find the
what are
right
you-
thing that I'm doing.
What are you good at, Jade?
I want to go down like the media route and stuff like
Snaps.
maths and science isn't.
Snaps. Snaps.
I've never heard that actually. I've heard like snap, but
I say match.
Snaps.
Like me a match.
Snapsies, twinsies.
Just
Snapsies,
Twinsies. That's an awful expression.
twinsies.
Twinsies.
so if someone's the same as you, like twinsies.
Yeah, literally like
so
my
much
friends are like
effort.
twinsies.
No,
know what I mean?
Jade.
But that'll be cool because we'll be able to talk about this after the break because we've got a guest
Ooh.
in, haven't we? Who
do
does
have a
lots of
guest.
media type work, which we could ask about.
There we go.
Yeah.
Getting in
So-
there.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Look forward to it. Got a nice surprise for you guys. And remember, while we're having our tea, you could snap. I was going to say you could snap us. Oh!
You can tweet us in at SofaClub_BC using the hashtag SofaClub.
SofaClub. Tell us your summer goals
Yeah.
Yeah.
and things. Yeah.
Goals.
Pretty big.
Goals.
I know,
I'm
yeah.
really excited
I'm pretty
now.
excited.
I'm thrilled for it.
Sun is just brilliant.
Well, yeah. We'll see you guys after the break, man.
We will do.
See you
Yeah.
later.
See you.
Yeah.
So. I'm getting tea.
And here is our guest.
Hello, how are you? Right?
Good, good.
I feel awful, you know, because I've just come in here and they've all just kind of moved over there. And I'm just kind of here on my own. I'm going to lie down. I'm just going to chill.
Just relax.
It's a regular occurrence.
Yes. How are you guys? You all good?
Good.
We're doing good, man.
So, who are you and what do you do?
My name's Jake, Jake Barrett, and I own a video production company based in Cannock, Staffordshire, who do corporate videos through to advertisements for TV and marketing, and we like to try and cover anybody's video needs really. So whatever people want and whatever they come to us with, we'll try and do for people. So that's about it really.
Very flexible.
Yes.
How did you get into that?
It was always something that I've been interested in doing. It was something that I always thought, how do I get into this? You know, it's such a hard industry to get into, especially, you know, obviously with no one in my family or anything coming from a media background and that, you struggle to try and find your way into it. But I was quite lucky actually. The one day I was just kind of scrolling through the newspaper looking for different things, and then I saw an advertisement for a college called BOA, which was Birmingham Ormiston Academy, and I saw that they got a film and TV course. They were using all the latest technology. It was a brand new place, so I thought I'm just going to just apply, just see what happens. And then I managed to get in. That was about 4 years ago now. And then I got in there. I studied there hard, made loads of connections, did loads of work experience with different people, and tried to just get as many contacts as I could. And then I basically come out of the end of that, went into freelance work, doing bits for other people. You know, sort of just from camera filming for one day, runners on shoots, things like that. And then I decided to set it up as a company back in, I think it was January 2014, so it's only been about a year now, just over a year. And then just gone from there, advertised it, made a fancy looking little website and gone from there really. So, and here I am, in front of us. Yeah, exactly. So no, it's good, it's a good industry to get into if you can.
You know, with like getting into that sort of industry, would you say there's like, because a lot of people think, oh, I've got to get my GCSEs, like A stars in media, then I've got to go get an A level in this, A level in that, then I've got to go on to this.
Yeah.
Do you think it's structured in that way? Do you think it's about getting yourself out
I think
there?
it's. I think all creative industries are very, very different towards sort of normal day-to-day jobs, really. You know, so I don't think that there is a direct route into it. I don't think you can say, right, you've got to go and study this and that. You know, I think that it is really what you make it. You know what I mean? Because obviously you could go and study university, everything, but at the end of the day, if you haven't got that eye for it and that creative flair, you might know everything, but if you can't go out there and do it, then what's the point really? Do you know what I mean? So I think it's all about finding your own way, and I think that's what all creative industries are like, and just going out there, trying as much as you can, experimenting with different things, and I think then you eventually start to build up your own little reputation, and I think a lot of it is all who you know, and I think just getting out there, meeting as many people as you can, really. I think that's the best way to get into it, and it's hard to say to people, right, this is what you've got to go and do, because there is no, this is what you've got to go and do, you know.
Yeah.
So what sort of projects has your company been up to?
Done so
really?
far, yeah. Started off with some smaller things, local events, covering those, sort of doing small corporate videos and stuff for sort of local businesses and things like that. And then last year, back in, I think it was October, my company, alongside an agency who I'm very good friends with, the guy who owns that, we sort of teamed up and we created an advert for police. Do you know, like the design, the fact they do all the watches and things and all that kind of stuff. So they had a new watch range come out, and they asked us if we could produce a 10-second advert for ITV, which played out across the whole country to, I think it was 13 million people that had potentially watched that, and it went out like between the X Factor and I'm a Celebrity and things like that on TV.
Prime time.
Yeah, exactly. It was a good little thing to get, definitely. And then they wanted like a 30-second version for their website, and then we also had to create one for, you know, when you go to airports and you see the perfumes on display, and they have like a nice screen with a little fancy advert by them.
Yeah.
We had to do one like that as well. So nice little package for them, which was good. So I think if you get a big thing under your belt like that, I think that it helps you obviously going forwards, because the minute that I now say, oh, we've done this for police, people go, oh, you see their ears prick up and they want to try and work with you then. I think it helps, definitely.
So, like, going back to like your company then, like, what would be like the best way that you'd recommend for people to get involved in something like that? Like, what would make you want to hire somebody to work for you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if I was looking for anyone, I think the main things that I'll be looking for is just that creative flair. You know, I don't care what sort of experience, I do care obviously what experience you've got, but to me it's more important to see someone come in, show that passion for it, not doing it just because a lot of people think this industry is just really glamorous, there's loads of money in it and it's easy, do you know what I mean? And it's you know, it's not at all, it's like completely the opposite really, you know, it's really hard work. I think that if someone can come into me and just say, you know, I'm really passionate about this, I really want to do this, and they show that creative flair, then that's something that really stands out to me if I was looking for somebody, definitely.
Yeah. So what about, you know, if they were a really young candidate, for example, you know, what advice would you give them?
It's always interesting talking about age, especially in this industry, because I think when you're trying to get jobs and things, I always feel still nervous going into the larger companies and things, and that talking to them and having to sit down like we are now discussing ideas and things, because I'm constantly thinking, you know, they're thinking I'm young, they're thinking they can maybe, I don't know, take advantage of me a little bit, you know, and maybe try and get it for like, I don't know, a cheaper rate, or think that they can push me a little bit further and that kind of thing, do you know what I mean? But or they think, well, you're only young, what do you know, if you know what I mean, you know, they think you don't know anything, you haven't got that experience. But I always say at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, who you know. Obviously, I've trained quite recently, so I've got all the latest skills with this. I've got all the latest, I know about the latest technology. And I always say a good example is the guy who did all the cover shots and all the posters and things for Twilight, all the Twilight films. I presume you've all seen those anyway. He was 16 years old when he did those photos for all those different things and that. So that just shows really that age is just a number, to be honest.
This company you've got, like, and everything, already you've done so much work with this company, but what do you plan to do? Well, like, what's your dream to take this company?
I mean, my dream eventually is obviously to be in film, you know, and from sitting there, not having any experience in anything before I started all the college work, to then thinking, right, I want to be in film, it's like, how do you do that, you know? My idea is to go, right, from what I'm doing from zero to corporate work, from corporate to advertising into TV, then do TV programmes, then turn that into TV dramas, because they're very, very similar to film, and then from TV dramas try and then get into directing some films. Yeah, I think that's the steps I can see it going, fingers crossed anyway.
That's an admirable dream.
If someone was to ask you, like, because myself, like, I want to get involved in media, but I don't know exactly what yet. Like, I was thinking public relations or something. I wasn't too sure. Where would be a good idea to start looking?
Just sort of going into it from nothing kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of like...
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah.
I think the interesting thing is that you can get a lot of experience with companies and that without having any previous experience before. They're always looking for help, and they always want to give people opportunities and things. If you can get your name out there just on a few shoots, you know, trying to get into it, learning about the new technology, and you can find out a lot on the internet, you know, even just basic things, like there's a lot of YouTube tutorials with different videos on how to work cameras and things. I think if you could start to get a little bit of knowledge about it, there's a lot of college courses out there, as the one that I did at BOA, and I think that if you could try and get onto one of those, that's great. And then obviously it's your choice then between university or apprenticeship, or to just have time off not do any, and go straight into work and see how you do as a freelancer.
Wow.
Cool.
As we do with all of our guests, we have a quick 60-second segment. Quick
Okay.
5 questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please. Ready? 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Favourite accessory?
Oh God, watch.
Favourite colour?
Orange.
Bungee jumping or skydiving?
Skydiving.
If you were Prime Minister, what law would you pass?
What do you mean pass?
What's the
Like,
first law you'd
What
pass?
would be the first thing you'd
First
allow?
thing you'd do if you were like
Do.
Oh my God. I'd make all parking free in the whole country.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Favourite TV show?
Oh God, you got me now. This one.
The first concert you ever went to?
It was Michael Bublé.
Oh.
It's good to be fair.
Beef or chicken burger?
Beef.
Favourite fast food place?
KFC.
Favourite song?
Favourite song? Oh, I like so many different songs. Oh my! Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Best
Oh,
one.
I'm getting a
Your go-to
countdown.
song.
I'm getting a countdown. I'm
The
getting a
ones you
countdown.
dance to.
We are out of time.
I'm still. I'm
Like,
sorry.
that was-
I'm
that
so
was a
sorry.
minute.
I have to pass on that
You can
one.
answer the question if you want.
Go on, finish your question.
I don't. Do you know? I can't even answer
Is
it.
it
'cause
always
there's so
changing, forever
many.
changing?
So many. I've got that many on my phone, just
Yeah.
shuffling all the time.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for coming.
No, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And yeah, remember guys, SofaClub.
Yeah.
yeah. SofaClub. SofaClub_BC. And thank you for watching. Thanks so much.
Next time.
Really good.